Waking. Oh, battle rap is life. Battle rap is life. What's going on, gang? Wakenbake, Risengrind. What's going on? What's going on? I know I can't see that well. Let me see who up in there. See who up in there. Let the champion of the year talk. Let the champion of the year talk. Baby girl in the building. Pancake guy in the building. Rise and grind. Wake and bake. Thank God for waking me up this morning. Waking me up this morning. Health and strength. My right mind. Let's get it. Let Geechee talk, man. Let Geechee talk.
Look at this guy on, man. Champion of the year, Bachelor of the year, Nutty motherfucking Block.
You see my thumbnail, man, with my hair out. So?
Y'all already know what it is, man. The champ is here. Geechee, what's good?
Man, what's the word, man? My nigga 3, man. Let him man.
Bet 3-0? Yep, absolutely. Come on, man. They're not going to get nothing past us. We're going to be even more prepared this year than last. Danny Myers definitely got a 3-0.
What's going on, man? Salute, man. You know what it is, man.
How you feeling, bro? Fuck me, nigga. How you feeling, bro? How about you right now, bro?
Hey, I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? I done already, man, done got ready to, man. You know, I'm ready to bust my move, man, and you know.
Oh, you said, you want to rewatch? It's too early right now. I mean, we ain't got enough time right now, but we'll rewatch it, though. Definitely will.
Get up out of there, you know what I'm saying, and do what I got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to do what I got to do, man, and continue to strive.
Danny Myers was too consistent, man. QP was a little choppy at times. He was good. Definitely pin game stupid, too choppy.
I'm hard for this year. Like, I can't fake my excitement, man. Like, you know, I'm a humble nigga, but at the same time, like, I can't lie and say I ain't excited.
Talk to me. What scheme went over our head, man?
Man, to be crowned top battler of 2018, I mean, to get that extra money, the incentive of that, to get that belt, all that, like, that means something, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something for me to go back and tell my kids later on, like, man, you know, your daddy #1 out here these streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Bring it home to the West, my nigga. Bring it home to the West, my nigga. You feel me?
Bring it to the West, man. Bring it to the West, you know what I'm saying? Like, what it is, man, you feel me? So, you know, and niggas was doing it for me all year, so I definitely felt like, you know what I'm saying, like, I deserved it, but don't get me wrong.
QP snapped in that second, but that was Danny Myers' best round. Danny Myers' snapped in that second, too.
Oh, man, it was an honor to be mentioned with niggas like Pat Stay, K-Sean, A-Bird, you know what I'm saying? All like the top 20 battles a year, any of them dudes could have won it. They all had good years, man. So to come out on, you know what I mean, to be #1 in that shit mean a lot for real.
Was there any concern that you might not win it as you watch it?
I ain't gonna lie. I told you, like, I ain't gonna lie. I've been looking, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is the funny part. I didn't watch this shit at all. I did not watch it. I told my people, I say, hey, it's bad luck. I don't even want to.
He started slow, but it was rebuttals. Like, you can't take it. It was a little dry, but I like the second rebuttal. The first rebuttal was a little dry. I get it. The second rebuttal, and then once he starts cooking, he starts slow cooking, the crowd won't really wet him. But I start catching the bars before the crowd start really momentum, giving him that love. But he started cooking towards the middle. QP was clean. He was clean that second round. He was better than his first and third, for sure. I might have to watch that second again. Danny Myers was snapping up.
Look, man, you did, because he Because I'm like, I don't even want to look. Y'all can watch it and call me if I win, man. That's on my mama. My cousin hit me, like, at the last second. He like, man, they look like they finna give it to this nigga now. He passed that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, that nigga dope. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that nigga dope. So I was checking Twitter and seeing that I was still in the running and just retweeting shit. But I'm like, I ain't gonna look at all, man. I looked from it. I'm like, I ain't looking. When my cousin called me like, man, they finna. And then he called back like, no, it looks like you got it. Tell him. Like, man, you look like you could. And then he like, they voting right now. I hugged up on him like, man, just hit me. Then he hit me like, man, you got it, man. My other team member, man, you know, man. You know, my people and all that. Really, it's like winning the lottery in the hood, you know?
I'm gonna keep it real. I voted for you, but I'm not gonna lie. When they was making the arguments, they made a strong argument for Pat Stay. I ain't gonna lie to you. They made a strong.
You see how Three Letter Man just said they made a strong argument for him? So if they made such a strong argument, and I agree with them, the argument was pretty strong. Like, okay, now we know Pat Stay was gonna get it. It was one part of the champion right towards the end. I'm like, oh yeah, Pat Stay got this easy, and the narrative start changing right there at the end. I'm like, what is going on? But if they made such a strong opinion, why did everybody change their mind at the end? Why 3 or 4 panel members changed their mind at the end?
You know what I mean?
No, and honestly, if anybody can attest to this, man, people that been hollering at me, I said it, no diss to nobody else that was up there, from the Irons to the JC, the Sean. I said if I didn't win it, I felt like Pat Stay had the best chance to win it. Like,
okay.
And that was me honestly saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I admit that, like, just watching his career this year, those 4 battles he had was monumental. That, like, and those were some big battles. You know what I'm saying? And he did his thing in all of them. So
I didn't catch that. I didn't know he said Danny Myers wasn't believable, but DNA to go. I didn't know that.
Like, it's hard to really compete with that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like what gave me the nod in my personal life was the fact I battled more, like, consistently. You know what I'm saying? And my battles was back to back. That wasn't really spaced out like months and times to battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at T-Top next. The next 2 weeks I'm at Nitty. And 2 weeks after that I'm at Shine. I'm A-Ward. And a week after that we Should. You know what I mean? Smooth. And Jay-Z. Like, we back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, that to me, I felt that was the edge that I had. Was the fact that though he had bigger names or something like that, that I fought big names and I fought them back to back to back. Like,
you heard that? He even admitted he had bigger names. So I don't want to hear y'all say nothing to me about that. He admitted himself.
I wouldn't have no time to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to learn this shit, you know what I'm saying, on the spot. But like I say, man, I'm humbly appreciative of the whole, you know what I mean, award and everybody that voted for me, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Like, you know what I mean, who voted for me, who held me down. Like, that shit major, man. You too, you know, you've been holding me down all year too, man. So
you already,
man, you know what I mean? For real.
Let me ask you this.
Geechee cool. He seemed like he'll bless the platform. I'm gonna hit him up. He seemed cool. He seemed like he'll bless the platform before he get too big headed.
Was there any? It felt like the conversation for the latter part of 2018 was you and Shine, right? And then as champion is going on, it felt like it just twisted from that conversation to just you and Pat Stay. Are you shocked that Shine fell to number 3?
It was one of them things where I felt like Shine, no, not Queen. I felt like our battle was a big battle point, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, not saying I'm a big name, but I'm saying as far as the battle at that time had a lot of stakes on it, you know what I'm saying? So whether you felt like I won or he won, it was a good battle. We had a fight up there. I think where it switched to Pat Stay, in my sense, was the fact that him and Shine had, like, the same amount of battles pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It broke down to the opponents. You know what I'm saying? He got K-Rock on URL, Arsenal, King of the Dot, Danny Myers, A-Verb, you know what I'm saying? In comparison to some of the battles that Shine might have had with the YK, the E-Nesses, the J Mills, that kind of might have hurt him up against those names that I just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it was. You feel me?
Okay. So, how do you feel going into 2018 to battle Arsenal now, man? Like, is this motivation now?
Oh, no, it's hella motivation, man. I know Arsenal, you know, it was motivation even without that, though, because Arsenal one of the GOATs, man. He one of the Mount Rushmore type niggas, man, and he one of the king of disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I'm known for having disrespectful bars, too, so, like, I know a lot of people that are looking for that, you know what I mean? I know that he a vet that just had a great battle with Twerk, and
Wakenbake, Risengrind. Don't forget to thank the man upstairs waking you up. You ain't do it for yourself, man. Care how athletic you are, how young you are. You need to wake yourself up, man. You're here for a reason. Thank God, man.
Thrive on battling, you know what I'm saying, up and comers who making a name on themselves and, you know, trying to, you know, show that he still got it and you feel me, things like that. So I'm definitely motivated. But it's good, like, this add to the fact that I'm just like, all right, if I can do this year, then you know what I'm saying. I need to have a better year than that. This like you know what I mean. The rookie come out like now I gotta show that it ain't no fluke. You feel me? So that's my.
I tell you one thing. Geechee Gotti getting the champion of the year this year changes a whole lot of people's thoughts about champion of the year. I can tell you that now. Now that these guys know it's all right, it's more about battling more often. Battling more often. Because this guy, Geechee Gotti, man, he lost. He arguably lost 4 times. I gave him 2 losses, but he arguably lost 4 times. Like, so now, like, I know these battle rappers like, dang, I could lose and still get it. I could lose 2, 3 times and still get it. You know what I'm saying? So it changed the game for sure.
Motivation is to show that I just no fluke win, you know?
But watch they change the criteria next year to wins and losses. Come on, they watching.
Geechee, how long you been battling now? Years-wise?
Years-wise, on the real, man, about, I want to say.
He's definitely doing champion of the year every year. That's for sure. He said he's going to stop doing champion of the night.
On camera, about 2014, my first on camera battle dropped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My first.
Tyon Reed, what's going on, homie? How you feeling? Wakenbake, Risengrind. What's going on? Battle rap is like.
On camera battle dropped in 2014. So yeah, that's going 4 years going on. This be my 5th year. You know what I'm saying? And in that 2014 year, I only had like 2 battles. So probably people that probably look at 15 is like the year I had the majority of the.
When he say that, Pancake guy? When did he say that?
Battles on the West and stuff like that. So yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm saying about 3-4 years strong.
If I told you that you'd have been battle of the year and your name would have been ring.
I heard him say he's most likely done. I did hear him say that, but I didn't think he meant the champion of the year. I did hear him say that it's gonna be different and he got new things and all this, but I didn't think he was gonna stop the panel because if you don't remember yesterday, he said this is the year of this. It only gets better after this. It only gets better. Did you hear that, Mister? You see everything, huh? Right. You just heard him say it unless you heard something after that. Just cut it out, Pancake guy. Pancake just tripping. Don't listen to him. BR, what's going on? He got an announcement. See? Fake news.
Battles the way it is. What would you believe that? All the accolades you get right now, are you surprised? Or you know?
No, I didn't see this coming. Like, I knew once the hard work started coming in, don't get me wrong, I went to jail at the beginning of this year and some other shit. I wasn't scheduled to get out till like September, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like, you know, by me getting out early, like I felt like at that time.
My nigga, why don't you answer the question, Pancake guy? You might have seen that video, that's cool. But I'm talking about, didn't you watch the video last night or yesterday where him say this is just the beginning? Did you hear that part or not? At the end of Champion yesterday, he said, this is the 2nd year. This is only the beginning. We're going to get better and better. Like, it only gets better next year. You didn't hear him say that about Champion yesterday? Come on, man. Do I have to play it? I got the receipt.
Like God had a purpose for me. Like, man, I got to work. Like, this obvious. It's something I need to change something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me go so hard and take so many battles.
You're not answering the question.
Keep me busy from doing that.
How we tripping? We know what we heard. Then you tell us what you heard. Where? Show us.
The wrong thing. Give me something more positive to doing. You know, I'm taking flights, going here, going there. You know what I mean? I could have lost that blessing. You feel me?
Oh, you missed it, my fault. He bowed out, y'all.
So for me, it was like just the thing where I was like, man, you know what, man, let's just work. You feel me? So I can say I wouldn't have said it years ago, but this year, if you'd have said it, I definitely would have agreed that I felt like I was battle of the year. But years ago, no, because I can't even say I took it as serious years ago. You know, I really was battling, and the next day, just like anybody else, be like, oh, I'm cool. I'm in the hood kicking it. You know what I'm saying? I up, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to them battles for fun and all that. Even though I probably was beating them dudes, it wasn't like my job. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm looking at it as a career. I'm trying to do something with it. It's helping me with my music. So I'm definitely, like I said.
They gave Gotti the champion BR. They said BR said, how did they give Gotti the champion of the year? They gave him the champion of the year because they said strength of schedule, because he was a rookie. Because he was a rookie, he worked so hard. He worked so hard to get all those plates that were sitting in front of him. He was not pushed. It was just hard work. Him being a rookie and somehow got all those great plates. That's how. His material in his third round was so impactful. His third rounds was the most impactful thing that ever happened in the battle rap. He had the moments. The moments in those third rounds was crazy. You ain't hear those moments in that, and the impact and the moments in those third rounds? Right. The consistency, his consistency of his third rounds was crazy. Every third round was consistent and crazy. Right. That's how it sounded like that he got it to me. That's what it sounded like to me.
Man, I can't stress it enough how humble, you know what I'm saying, and appreciative I am to get them accolades that people are giving me, you know what I'm saying?
How concerned are you that Arsenal is going to try to take the same approach? Because let's be real, Kichi. When we think of the new wave of battle rappers, after Briz and T-Top, you ask the average battle rap fan, they're going to put their name and Twerk as the leaders of the new school right now, you feel me? And some people feel Arsenal beat Twerk. Do you feel Arsenal is trying to move a point that, yo, these are the two young gunners that, you know, that the fans are fucking with heavy and shit, and he kind of want to make examples out of two young niggas?
I ain't even mad at the business marketing these guys. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at URL and them giving these boys plates. Not at all. I like Twerk. I like Geechee Gotti. I'm mad at the unbiased people and the unbiased panels they're supposed to be breaking this thing down, handing out money to these guys. We want the battle rappers to think that, to have a, you know what I'm saying, to have some type of belief or accountability around us so we can help make this a sport. If the battle rappers is against the bloggers, like, well, y'all don't know what the heck y'all talking about. That's not even close. Then they ain't going to, like, you know what I'm saying? We lose credibility like that. So hopefully Jake Black, I mean, he got an incentive. He got the 10 stacks. So he got money behind it. So hopefully it keeps the battle rappers in tune, that we can keep it structured. Keep them on their A game. Hopefully put in judges. You know what I'm saying? He got money behind him. So hopefully it keeps their attention. But you still gotta call it down the middle. You still gotta be 100% biased and explain yourself why you got these people where they at. They was doing that, but I was even confused. So I can only imagine the battle rappers like, huh? I was confused. So, like...
Can you break it off?
Oh, no, that's definitely what it is, man. I definitely know he's not trying to come in there and take no L to me the same way I ain't trying to take no L to him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, baby girl.
He definitely gonna try to come in there and prove why he one of the best dudes out here that, you know what I mean, that's still getting booked and that still hope.
Right, BR. Our champion of the year has arguably 4 losses. To me, 2 losses. Arguably 4. To me, 2. But that's our champion of the year. I'm glad that's not my battle rapper of the year, because it'd be hard for me to explain myself. My battle rapper of the year is Pat Stay. Second goes to K-Shine. They arguably didn't lose. Yes, they got both debatables. You can say he lost. You can say Pat Stay lost to Danny Myers. But that's still an argument that they won. They arguably did not lose all year. I like my champions to look more like that. So,
Man,
that's just me.
My whole goal is to show him, like, man, you feel me? It's a new regime. There's new dudes out here that's really coming to work, and we ain't playing like it ain't finna be easy. I think, though, I've earned that respect through my peers and, you know, and the vets alike in this game. You know what I'm saying? From battles with Shine and Suge and JC, dudes who've been doing this for a long time and have been in that ring with me and can see, like, yo, it ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? Like he coming 100%. Like when the lights on, the camera on, it's popping. Like it's gonna be hard. It ain't easy. I think I done gained enough respect through this to where opponents, even like Arsenal, don't come with their best material towards me. So I know I can't slack because they not coming. It's not like when you coming up and them dudes taking battles for money or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the check. I feel like they look at me as somebody that can possibly, do damage. So definitely they don't come playing with me. So yeah, man, I know he ain't playing at all.
Do you think you and Pat Stay make sense after all this talk they had today on champion and then declaring was the champion of the year? Do you think that makes sense in 2019?
So, yeah,
if it don't make sense now, then it will never make sense.
Shout out to Pat Stay, man. You know what I'm saying? I've yet to formally meet, bro. But
how we not getting the point though? You talking about everybody else, Pancake Guy? Because you do understand that the first thing I said when I first got in this game is we need a point. I'm trying to make this a sport. We need a points. We need judges, and we need a ranking system. All sports got that. It's just so happened I missed the ranking himself. I've been ranking these guys for a minute, but I'm not a judge. It's not an official judge. So I'm just thinking how, and it's just playing it took where I'm thinking like, I can get in the chat, and if I get my chat lit enough, we can judge these battles, man. We can judge these battles, man. Come on, man. If I take the consensus and have enough unbiased people in here, we can. I already got the rankings, so we can get wins and losses. So now it's for people to get on board, but we moving. So that's nothing. That's nothing, man.
Social media, the battle rap community, like, you know what I'm saying, me and him definitely have you can tell us a level of respect, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And I'm a fan of bro, like he do his thing. So yeah, that would be a different battle. And that's something I'm willing to take, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of people, fans alike, that's calling for that matchup sometime this year, you know what I mean? So
Geechee Gotti's gonna be racist in that battle. Come on, man. Let's not forget Geechee Gotti has a lot of references also we heard before. He's kind of generic with it. You know what I'm saying? He just got that real talk, believability aspect that be like, all right. And he got his flow delivery fire too. Not to add his flow delivery is definitely fire. But when it comes to just his bars, sometimes he can get generic with you. Like you kind of know what he's gonna do. You kind of know what he's gonna talk about. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It's like a DNA type of thing. Like he name flips, he used the same type of things every time. He says the same type of stuff every time to the battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's good though. He's good, but sometimes he's generic. We on Geechee Gotti, like we gonna watch everything. He's getting better though. He's getting better. We watching him. Come on, man. Y'all gonna see.
Yeah, man, I'm with that, man. You know what I mean? Geechee versus Pat Stay, man, before the year up or something, man.
Nah, leaving it to the fans, you can. You can do majority rule. Why not? It is a different type of sport, but you just gotta have it gotta be stamped. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have a judging system, but you can have a majority rule. Why not? You just gotta somehow, it can't be like all the fans. No. Come on now. Because it's a popularity contest at that point. If you do all the fans, you gotta have just battle rap, like true battle rap fans, hardcore battle rap fans that just like the whole sport in entirety, not certain people in the sport. You know what I'm saying?
Get that, let's hashtag that, man, around the middle of the year or something.
How much fun did you have doing the 2-on-2 B-Dot against Mars and Quest? Because you niggas look too comfortable for me, man. God, your first time together, y'all niggas look way too comfortable, right?
Hey, that's the most fun I had.
Yo, Geech.
All year battle. That's the most fun I had all year battle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, for real. I ain't had no fun like that. You dig what I'm saying? In the battle, because it was easier to write, bro. It was easier to write. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely easier to write because like it was less to memorize. Like me and D-Dot was so like he'll write his board like, yo, I'm gonna say this, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this, and then it's like, oh, like it's coming together so dope that like I couldn't wait to see what else he wanted to say so I could piggyback and say what I wanted to say, and then we come up with anger. I'd be like, man, it was just like it was fun.
I mean, that's an angle too. That's one of my angles too, BR. Like, obviously these guys is being pushed in front of us, giving plates left and right in front of us. Yeah, it's up to them to win or good or lose or whatever the case may be in those battles, but that should give us more credit. That should be the unbiased ones, the judges, the people on the panel should be the ones that should be more for Pat Stay. Pat Stay did that off straight work, off his face. He got that work off his face. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gave that work. The Smacking Them gave that work to freaking Geechee Gotti. They threw it to him. Like, it's a difference. Like, it's the same, but it's different. The nigga Pat Stay, he a vet getting those plays. And because he's doing good in those battles, people still calling him up. It doesn't matter if Geechee Gotti was doing good or not. If they saying that the fans, like if he was choking in those battles like Twerk, they still call him up because the fans love him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give him a plate regardless. That's not fair. Like, since we know it's not fair, we gotta edge it more towards Pat Stay. Why not give Pat Stay the unbiased ones? And like I said, I'm not into the conspiracy theory, so I don't want to say Jay Black's working for the URL. I don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like that. And Jay Black, even in that video, made sure he like, oh, I had Pat Stay. Really, Jay Black? Right.
Man, like I said, that's like my brother too, man. So it was more fun because people thought that we didn't have no chemistry, like, you know. And it's like I'm like, nah, like I rock with him. I'll be like, outside of all the names and gangs and all that, blood, crip, all that, that's the farthest thing from my mind with bro. Like, me and him really rock. So it's like, man, when that was set up, I was just ready to work, to be honest.
How good was it to see you obviously being number one, but your other West Coast brothers made the list also? Nitty, Danny Myers, B-Dot. How good?
I mean, they definitely made a good argument, but Tony Bro came in there already with the mind of Geechee Gotti or K-Shine. You can tell Tony Bro already wanted Geechee Gotti and K-Shine wanted to. And he made that argument. And salute to him for that, because he definitely convinced the people who already had Pat Stay. So what I'm going to do? Tony Bro's not very convincing to me. I don't listen to Tony Bro. He gets killed on his own platform every day. But these guys, maybe it's different in real life. Tony Bro's aura is different in real life. His convince skills is just crazy in real life, right?
Was to see those other brothers on the top 20 also?
It definitely was good to see them on there. I could have argued for them to be higher, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? That's, you know what I mean? I'm not here to debate where people were, you know what I'm saying, or where they were not, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like I could have argued for them to be a little bit higher, you know what I'm saying? But it was good to see them on there because they did work this year.
Don't worry, don't worry, Geechee. I did that already on Twitter. I was like, my niggas, no disrespect to Old Red, but I had beat that over higher than Old Red, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? How big is it for you, for your coach though? For you know, people know you around in the streets of Cali, and niggas know that, yo, my nigga, I'm the battle of the motherfucking year for 2018, bro.
It's big for the coach, the whole conference. You know, I've been holding the West down, having it on my back all year. So I think this just shows the whole.
Let's go OKC. Yeah, got them boys back. San Antonio think they so slick. Yeah, right. Not that easy. Yeah, y'all thought. We'll see y'all in the playoffs, man. We're not playing with y'all boys, man. We're not playing with y'all boys. Yeah, OKC. I couldn't find my hat this morning. Y'all would have seen me rocking my OKC. Yeah, we got them boys back. Let's get it.
Work pays off as motivation for other battlers that's coming up behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, man, it's big, man. So
it's all rankings.
LSC, Mafia, fourth.
It said all rankings is bipolar. No, I just got my a text in my phone. I want me a couple dollars for that.
For all my niggas out here, everybody else, all that practice, death certificates, the trade, the board code, all the wives we got out here. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, we out here working. I want to see them dudes come up. You know what I mean? You feel me? For real.
So, you know, the conversation is, Well, how many battles you want to battle this year? In 2019, you foresee yourself doing this year?
Well, I gotta at least do 6 or 7. Give me some room to lose a couple, to play around in a couple. Like last year. I gotta get this 10 stats again. The schedule is already crazy. Now I just gotta, at least get 7 battles. Right.
No, not saying
We already.
I'm definitely gonna do less battles than I did last year.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, I you know what I mean? You feel me? I'm gonna do less battles than I did last year because I felt like I did a lot of battling.
How you sound like a clown? What'd he say? What'd he say, BR? What's going on? What's going on? Talk that ish media. Battle Rappers Life. Wakenbake. Risengrind. About to get up off here. Get this last day out the way. Day off tomorrow. It's icing out here in Carolina, man. Icing, like, who does that? Where they do that at? No snow or nothing, just ice. It's done. Can't stand North Carolina. And 2 days ago, 60 degrees, though. 50 in the high 50s. Today is freaking 20-something degrees, icing. What the heck is going on out here? I can't stand this state. I love it at the same time. I'm having my wife out here.
Catch up, but for me going down and just trying to implement my name in the game, I have like 15 battles altogether. You count the 1 rounders and the 2 on 2. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely trying to cut. Yeah, you feel me? I'm trying to cut that number in half. Not go down and having like 3 or 4 battles. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? At least like still like get to that number to where it's like 6 or 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know what you mean because we just watched the champion of the year just like you.
It's not teaming on that this year. I feel like I should slow it down and try to get some of the names I want. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Definitely want to still. I want to lock in with Sue Sir. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like you said, Pat Stay will be a matchup that people are asking for. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other matchups that's out there on the table. You feel me? So definitely, man, it can happen. You know what I mean? I'm open to it. You feel me? I'm open to it, man.
It seems like also that the reason why a lot of people are having the votes close, and to go back to the AWAR battle right quick, do you feel if people didn't feel you lost the AWAR, if people didn't have that conversation, that it would have been this deliberation that people were having for a while with it?
I felt like that. I felt like, the AWAR battle probably made them debate it a little bit longer. But what I would say is, to me, I always felt like it was one of those battles to where it was like, yeah, people might have felt like I lost it. When I watched the battle, I felt like people more so just felt like I didn't give them the value that they seen in those other battles. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really feel like, as I watched it, I'm like, I can see why they could say that. Like, they did the aggression all the way, wasn't there every boy. You could tell I'm freestyling, sometimes having fun with it.
That's facts. For the battle rappers, that's a dang fact. Talk to Ish Media. That's a fact. When I'm reading yours, I'm just thinking of all the other ideas. You're right. You're absolutely right. They should have had a second place. They should have had an honorable, like a up and comer, things like that. Just different awards. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. That would definitely make the battle rappers not feel so bad because I'm pretty sure Twitter about to go crazy. I'm pretty sure every time a list come out like that, Twitter go crazy. Even though the list won't that bad. Their list won't that bad. They just chose the wrong guy for champion.
They didn't want that. They wanted to see me just come all the way out the way I did against Sugar, or prior to that, the JC, the Tech 9, right before that. So they was looking for that because
How's that a clown, BR? He actually got a point there. I actually thought he had a good point there. So I guess I'm a clown too. Because Tony Bro was saying, how you gonna say different spots and this person and that person is not here or there when you don't even got nothing to compare it to? That's what Tony Bro was saying. Where's your list? What are we comparing this to? It's easy for somebody. You sound like a little kid. It's easy for somebody to look at something and just be like, oh, that was wrong. Oh, that was wrong. He should have been in it. He should have been in it. He should have been in it. I know 1,000 people that could have been in instead of them. Right, 1,000 people. But we doing 20. We doing 20. And you got to explain yourself, sir. You got to explain yourself. So Tony Bro had a point. Where is your top 20? Do you even got a top 10, sir? So stop criticizing so crazy. Now, Battle Truth can do it. Now, don't get it twisted. I know he would come up with one, but let's then see what the fans think about yours. Right. Come on, man. Come on, man. If you gonna go against somebody or you gonna freaking criticize somebody, you gotta be on the wave yourself. You gotta be doing thing yourself. Like you gotta be doing your thing yourself. And you call yourself a professional. I'm a professional. So why you acting like a fan? Why you acting like just a casual fan then? I don't like the thing. I don't like he even said he wasn't even a fan. I'm a professional, not even a fan. So a professional would definitely have backup. Like I'm a professional. I do this for real. When it comes to this ranking and this top anything, this is what I do. So I'm a professional. So I got an argument, boom. I got my facts to back it up. What you mean? That's a good argument, man. My fault, BR. But I felt like you called me a clown. You thought? Yeah, right. So I'll be a clown too. So we should have listened to the Source Award because we have a list of our own. We shouldn't follow them. No, you can follow whatever you want. I ain't saying that. I don't think I'm saying that. I said the champion of the year is Gotti. I don't think I'm saying that. I'm saying that statement. I'm talking about that statement. The clown statement. He got a good point. He going off. I know he ain't going off source. I know your angle ain't he going off the source list. I know that ain't your angle. He definitely won't go off the. I gotta get out of here. Battle Rap is life. I see everything. Salute to the chat. Morning. Salute to BR. Talk that ish. Pyro. Baby girl. Outlaw. You already know. Salute. K Money if you in here. I gotta go. I'll see y'all. So you can't criticize a list if you don't have one. So I shouldn't have never looked at the Source Awards. You can look at it. I'm not saying that. Criticizing as a professional that analyze and break down because that's where Truth put itself. He wants to be looked at as that guy, the analyst, the debater, the truth. That's what he wants to be looked at. He's not doing it as a casual fan. He's the professional. So yes, he needs a list. It makes sense. Yes. What you talking about? I gotta go. Gang. I see y'all after work, man. Battle Rap is life. I see every